Hello students, welcome to Target IES. In this video, I will be continuing with module number 4 of our building materials and I hope you are perfect so far, right? बर्निंग तक हमने पढ़ाई की है. नाउ आई हैव टू टीच यू व्हाट आर द डिफरेंट methods we have for burning of our brick. Okay, so in the last module I have stopped at burning. You already know there are three phases of burning. One is dehydration, in which all your water is gone, whatever water vapor present in our brick is gone, and then some of the carbon material will also be oxidized, that means it is vaporized, it is gone. And next is oxidation period. In oxidation period, remaining whatever carbon is present, it will also go. Now there is no carbon left, and आयरन विल ऑक्सीडाइज टू फेरिक फॉर्म. एंड यहाँ से एक कलर आता है, ब्रिक रेड कलर जो भी आता है ना, इस आयरन से ही आता है, ऑक्सीडेशन ऑफ आयरन से आता है. ठीक है. एंड ऑब्वियसली ऑल द कार्बन इज गॉन इन दिस स्टेज, राइट, ऑक्सीडेशन पीरियड. इसके बाद अगर सल्फर प्रेजेंट है ब्रिक्स में तो ए भी ऑक्सीडाइज होना शुरू कर जाता है इन दिस ऑक्सीडेशन पीरियड. नेक्स्ट इज विट्रिफिकेशन. सी विट्रिफिकेशन व्हाट इट मेक्स आवर अर्थी लुकिंग ब्रिक इनटू ग्लासी लुकिंग ब्रिक. ओके, थोड़ा चमकाट आ जाती है विट्रिफिकेशन से. हियर व्हाट आर वी डूइंग, वी आर हीटिंग इट टू अ वेरी हाई टेम्परेचर लाइक 1000 degrees to 1250 degrees centigrade. And this what it will do, see, basically if you are heating only up to this oxidation period and cooling the brick back, because obviously, right, outside temperature is 27 degrees centigrade. After some time this brick which is at this some 700-800 degrees centigrade, it has to come back to 27 degrees. Agreed or not? So obviously when it is cooling out, it will absorb moisture. तो क्या हो जाएगा, you will be getting again water content in your brick and your strength will decrease. So we are heating it to such a high temperature. Now what will happen when you are heating to such a high temperature, right, and it is coming back to normal room temperature, it will not absorb moisture. Okay, strength काफ़ी ज़्यादा रहेगा, hardness काफ़ी ज़्यादा रहेगा, moisture absorption capacity काफ़ी low रहेगा. This is about vitrification. And fire resistance भी बढ़ता है इस स्टेज की वजह से. Okay, now let us see what are the various mechanisms we have, how to do this burning. Clamps and cleans. Again in cleans we have like intermittent cleans and continuous clean. Okay, see, this is one of the most time taking module I have ever made. Okay, I have spent more than 24 hours on YouTube watching manufacturing of brick videos, around 30 to 40, because I was studying, I know this concept very well. Okay, when I was studying, always they used to show such black and white pictures. Okay, and हम मान जाते थे. I used to study it and then I used to dump it in examination hall, just like every other Indian engineer. But I thought like, okay, why to teach same, let us make something creative. I went on YouTube, so I watched 30-40 manufacturing videos and I collected the real videos, like how they are actually manufacturing the bricks in our manufacturing unit, so that it will be helpful for you. Okay, so when I am teaching different types, right, I will show you the process video also, so that it will be very easy for you to understand. Now let us continue with clamps. See, clamps is almost outdated, you can say it is almost outdated, but even today if you are doing at a very low level, okay, if you have some manufacturing unit at a very small village, only at those places you will be seeing clamps, or else in India most of the places, okay, even the villages, they have moved to bull trench cleans. Okay, what is this clamp, let us try to understand. So this is how the clamp looks like. Basically this is the front view, right, this is front view, but if you see a top view, basically it will be a trapezoid, something like this. Okay, it will be a trapezoid like this. ये जो short end रहेगा ना, it will be into the ground. You can clearly see ground level is here and it is submerged into the ground. This short end is submerged into the ground and it will be making an angle of 15 degrees approximately. Around in and around 15 degrees का angle रहता है, and this longer end it will be above your ground level. Okay, shorter end is below and longer end is above ground level. Okay, and what you are doing, you are having a fuel layer. ओके, फ्यूल लेयर मतलब ये तो हम गांव में बनाते हैं. ओके, सो वॉट एवर यू हैव ड्राइड ग्रास, हाँ, गोबर बन गया, विच इज डंग, काउ डंग, वॉट एवर यू हैव, राइट, इट विल बी यूज्ड एज फ्यूल. ओके, सो आफ्टर फ्यूल देर विल बी 4 to 5 कोर्सेस ऑफ ब्रिक. ओके, ये जो ब्रिक है 4 से 5 लेयर में हम रखते हैं, and it will again followed by fuel, again 4-5 layers of brick, again fuel, again 4-5 layers of brick, and so on. Okay, finally when you are done, you will cover it with earth material. clay से क्या कर देते हो, seal कर देते हो, so that my heat is not going outside. Okay, I don't want heat to go out, I want my heat to be retained in this, that's why I am giving a clay coating to it, so that my heat will not escape out. Okay, and then I will burn my fuel. Obviously this will give high temperature and my bricks will be burnt. This is a very vague method. आपको क्या होता है, uniform bricks नहीं आएगा. Let us try to understand. The brick which is very close to fuel, obviously it will take more temperature, and the brick which is away from the fuel, it might be taking less temperature. Okay, so there is lot of unevenness, and high quality bricks which are produced in clamps are very less compared to that of clean. ठीक है, high quality bricks आप नहीं बना सकते हो, and the bricks will be highly uneven. Okay, the bricks will be highly uneven. Now let us see this. So trapezoidal shape में रहेगा, short and slightly in excavation, that means shorter end will be below ground level and wider end raised at an angle of 15 degrees from the ground level. I hope it is clear, right? So each layer it will have 4 to 5 courses of brick. Okay, and a second layer of fuel is placed over another layer of raw brick. जनरली 70 to 80 सेंटीमीटर थिक फ्यूल लेयर रहता है, 70 to 80 सेंटीमीटर थिक फ्यूल लेयर रहता है. व्हाट इज़ द फ्यूल वी बेसिकली यूज़? अरे क्या यूज़ करोगे भाई, गरीब लोग हैं, जो भी मिलेगा वो यूज़ करेंगे. ग्रास यूज़ करेंगे, काउ डंग यूज़ करेंगे, ग्राउंड नट्स, वुड और कोल यू बेसिकली यूज़ फॉर fuel purpose. Okay, and this is a time taking purpose. Okay, 1 to 2 months लग जाता है. The period of burning is very 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 high, 1 to 2 months, and same amount of time is again allowed for cooling of bricks. Okay, ऐसा नहीं कि heating हो गया you will take it, right? So you should allow it to cool, and again 1-2 months will take for our bricks to cool down in the same clamp. Okay, so when clamp is completely constructed, right, it is plastered with mud on sides and top, filled with earth to prevent escape of heat. Okay, समझा दिया था ना? So we are covering with the clay or earth layer so that heat won't be escaping out. This is about clamp. Perfect हो, समझ में आ गया ना? You will not make a mistake in clamp. Now let us move on to kilns. See, in kilns we have 2 types of kilns. It is nothing but a large oven. आपके घर में ओवन रहता है ना, समझो एक बड़ा सा ओवन है, वही kiln है. ठीक है. So in kilns basically we have 2 types. One is intermittent and second one is continuous. Intermittent kiln and continuous kiln. In intermittent kiln again we have 2 types. One is up draught, other is down draught. कॉमन सेंस की बात है, नाम सुन के आप समझ सकते हो. इफ यू हैव अ क्लीन अ लार्ज ओवन, यहाँ पे आपके ब्रिक्स है, एंड वॉट एवर स्मोक यू आर, राइट, फ्लू गैसेस से आप हीट करते हो बेसिकली. So when you are heating the fuel, you will be getting flue gases, right? It will be passed from bottom to top. So what is the flow direction of your flue gases? It is upward direction. That's why we are calling it as up draught kiln. इससे क्या होता है, इससे प्रॉब्लम बनता है. First let us read the points and then automatically we will understand why this is not advisable. Okay, first of all what you will be having, you will be having rectangular thick outside walls. है जो walls है kiln के वो तो काफ़ी thick रहेगा, but you have a problem here. The roof is temporary roof. Okay, temporary roof is just provided so that बारिश ना पड़े. That's it. Okay, that is the main purpose of the roof and nothing else. And whatever smoke is coming out, it is obviously being sent outside. So obviously what is happening, your fuel is not efficiently being used and there will be not uniformly burnt. The bricks whatever, right, it won't be uniformly burnt because some of the bricks might be getting a proper flue gases passing through it and some bricks are not. So obviously there is a problem in this intermittent up draught kiln. Okay, so they are better than those prepared by clamps. We know clamps are not good. Clamps will not give proper bricks. So obviously whatever kiln you are taking, right, it is better than clamps. But when I am taking this up draught, right, so up draught is only little bit superior to that of clamps. Remaining all clamps are much more superior, but up draught kiln क्या होता है, ये इतना superior नहीं बनता है. It will also not give you proper bricks. And moreover supply of brick is not continuous and wastage of fuel heat. Wastage of fuel heat बनता है because whatever flue gases are coming, it is going out from the top. So obviously there is wastage of fuel. At the same time obviously it is intermittent kiln. Intermittent का मतलब क्या है भाई, continuous से नहीं देता है bricks. That's why we are calling it as intermittent. If it is giving continuous supply of brick, we will call it as continuous kiln. So ये तो नाम में ही है, no need to remember, but wastage of fuel is also more and the bricks are non-uniformly burnt. See why, let us try to understand. So the bricks from which the flue gases are properly passing, वहाँ तो हो रहा है, but if the bricks is not exposed to this flue gases, obviously वहाँ पे ठीक से burning नहीं हो रहा है. But now let us see what is happening in draught down kilns. In draught down kilns, what is happening is, first of all, I am not sending my flue gases directly like this. The flue gases are not heating my bricks in upward direction. What is happening is, I am allowing my flue gases to first hit the roof. Okay, here we will be having a permanent roof, a strong roof. There we had only temporary roof जहाँ से flue gases escape करते थे, but now I have a permanent fixed roof. And from fixed roof what is happening is the flue gases will first hit the roof. Okay, ये जो roof को है वो flue gases hit करेंगे, and then from there it will flow towards downward direction towards our bricks. Okay, and obviously here heat escape of our flue gases is very tight, therefore what is happening, more fuel efficiency will be there. Okay, more time our bricks will be efficiently burnt. So what is happening, my bricks are evenly burnt because my flow direction is from top to bottom here. Okay, ऊपर से नीचे आ रहा है and it will be well spreading across our kiln. Performance of this kiln is better than updraft kiln. The kiln is suitable for burning of structural clay tiles, terracotta, because of close control of heat. Okay, if you remember that's fine, if you don't it's okay, but the important part is here the bricks are evenly burnt and the performance of drawdown kiln is superior to that of updraft kiln. Okay, so drawdown is superior to updraft, and what is the direction? The direction is downwards movement of flue gases, and here we have upward movement of flue gases when heating of bricks is taking place. I hope you are perfect in intermittent kilns. Now let us see continuous kiln. यहाँ से हम वीडियो भी देखेंगे and you will understand this in a better way. There are three types of continuous kiln. One is bull trench kiln in India, in Pakistan, in Afghanistan. If you see this brick manufacturing units, 90% of the chance it is bull trench kiln. It is famous in Nepal. Okay, in Nepal it is famous. If you go to a little bit superior countries at present, लाइक चाइना चले जाना आप, मैं एक वीडियो बताऊंगा चाइना से, वहाँ पे यूज़ करते हैं ऑफमैन क्लिन. ओके, बट out of these three which is the most superior, it is the tunnel kiln. Okay, maybe European countries में हम यूज़ करते हैं tunnel kiln. We'll study these three in detail now. This bull trench kiln, it is very common and it can be in rectangular, circular or oval in shape, but mostly it will be in oval shape. Okay, it is constructed, it can be constructed underground also, it can be constructed completely underground or partially underground and partially above your ground surface. It is up to you. Dampers are in form of iron plates and they are used to divide the kiln into suitable section. हमारा जो भी kiln बन रहा है ना, so it is separated into suitable sections. What are these sections? I will show you in just like couple of minutes in video मैं आपको बता दूंगा. Okay, so it is the most widely used kiln in India. Fuel is placed in flues and it is ignited through flue holes. See this, whatever we have this bull trench kiln, right, outer walls it will have flue holes. From this the fuel will be thrown inside and then it will be ignited. And obviously ये जो fuel holes रहेंगे ना, we will be trapping it, that is we will be covering it with the earth or ashes to prevent escape of heat. Each section required about 1 day of burning. This is about our bull trench kiln. Now let us see how it actually works. This is your bull trench kiln. You can clearly see कौन सा shape में है. This is in oval shape. Okay, so here I have told you we will be using iron dampers to divide our section. You can clearly see there are three sections here, right? So section 1 which is in red color, right, red color bricks. Section 2 you can see yellow color bricks. Section 3 green color bricks. So it is in Hindi written some name on it, but I will explain you in English in simple language. See, there are three phases of bricks here. One is the bricks which are burning. ये जो येलो कलर में आपको दिख रहे हैं ना, these are the bricks which are under burning. So you are adding fuel here and burning your bricks. ये जो येलो कलर के आपको दिख रहे हैं ना, this is that zone. And this green color zone, right, it is preheating of bricks. That is nothing but drying. I have told you in drying actually what we do. So I hope you remember. Let us go back to the drying part. So in drying part there were two types of drying. One is open air dryers, that is in atmosphere in presence of sunlight, and second was artificial dryers. In artificial dryers the heat which was coming from our continuous kiln, we used to use that heat to dry off any moisture. My aim was to reduce the moisture to less than 3%. आपको याद आ गया ना? So same concept here. So here I am keeping my preheated bricks, that is for drying purpose. So whatever heat which is being released from this yellow color bricks, right, it will be used in drying my green color bricks. Okay, green color bricks any I am just denoting it in 3 different colors so that it will be easy for you to understand. Okay, and what is this red color? See, after this zone, after this yellow color zone, after you are heating your bricks, what will happen? Obviously you will be getting your dark red color bricks, right? That's why I'm showing it in dark red color. These are bricks which are already burnt in or clean and they are cooling now. Okay, so what is happening? When they are cooling, they will give certain amount of heat, right? Obviously certain amount of heat will be escaping during the cooling process to the bricks which are currently heating. Therefore the temperature in this zone which is heating will be very high. So how we are actually heating, let us try to understand. Here in our हीटिंग सेक्शन, राइट, देयर विल बी होल्स लाइक दिस, फ्लू होल्स कहते हैं इसे. यहाँ से क्या करते हैं? फ्यूल डालते हैं. लेट मी शो यू. हियर यू कैन क्लियरली सी he is adding the fuel in your flue holes. Agreed? So when you are adding the fuel, what will happen? I will show you. Just give me a second. Like this, when you are adding the fuel, it will fall through your bricks. Okay, and then you will ignite it and close at the top. ये जो ऊपर का segment रहेगा वो close कर दोगे and you will allow it to heat. Now let us see what is happening, how the heat is moving inside your clean. See, I have told you this red zone is already heated clean, already heated bricks. These are cooling now. So while cooling, what will happen? It will give certain amount of heat energy, right? Because cooling is nothing but giving out of heat. So it is giving certain heat to burning bricks. And here the bricks are already burning, that is it has high temperature. Agreed or not? So the temperature will further increase because of the heat which is coming from this cooling zone also. Okay, the heat is very high here, and after utilizing here in burning of bricks, you will not allow this hot flues to be wasted. You are passing it through drying zone. Here what is happening? Some of your bricks will be dried, not some, all your bricks whatever you have kept in this section are getting dried, and finally this gas will be escaping out of your chimney. Okay, concept समझ में आ गया ना? I hope you are perfect in what is this bull trench clean. Perfect हो. See, you are one of the few students in India who understood actually bull trench clean in detail. बाकी के हर कहीं पे देख लो, they just give you some stupid diagrams like this and they will just say 3-4 lines and you have to remember. But now I hope you will be able to answer each and every question from your heart. And moreover, why it is not used in rainy season, let us try to understand. If you see properly, so there is no परमानेंट फिक्स्ड रूफ हियर. यू कैन क्लियरली सी देर इज ओपनिंग ऑल्सो. यहाँ पे बारिश का पानी आके रुक सकता है. इन रेनी सीजन व्हाट विल हैपन? देर इज अ ओपनिंग हियर, रैम्प ऑफ अर्थ. सो ऑब्वियसली इट विल क्रिएट इंटरफेरेंस फॉर योर हीटिंग. देयरफॉर इन रेनी सीजन आवर बुल ट्रेंच क्लीन इज ऑफ no big use for us. Okay, next is half man kiln. Very important, it is used in developed countries. I will show you a video before we are going into it. See, very simple, whatever drawbacks we have in bull trench kiln, it is covered in our half man kiln. Let us read it and then I will show you video. This kiln is constructed over ground. याद रख लेना, it is constructed over ground only. If it's sometimes known as flame clean also, it is also called as flame clean. याद रख लेना, in SSC JEE the questions will come like this. You might be perfect in specifications, but as you are going in examination SSC JEE, question आ जाएगा, which of the following is flame clean? What is the answer? Your answer is half man's clean. ठीक है. So the shape is generally circular in plan. You can clearly see we have circular in plan. So from the top you will be seeing circular in plan and you will be having a permanent roof. Okay, a permanent thick roof. So if there is any water, it will be rainfall, it will be going out like this and it will not cause any hindrance to burning of bricks. तो क्या हो रहा है? There is continuous supply of brick even in rainy season. ठीक है. The main obstruction of bull trench kiln is gone in our Hoffman kiln. Okay, I hope concept is clear, right? So a permanent roof is provided. A kiln can be even functioning during rainy season. As it has permanent roof, it can function in rainy season also. What is the advantage? Good quality of bricks are produced. It is possible to regulate heat inside the chamber through fuel holes. Supply of brick is continuous and regular. There is considerable saving in fuel due to preheating of raw bricks by flue gases. Okay, here also there will be preheating of raw bricks. I will show you. This is your half man kiln. Before that I want to show you some other thing also. Just give me a second. See this process. ये जो ग्रीन कलर की मशीन दिख रही है ना, व्हाट इज दिस? दिस इज योर प्लास्टिक क्ले मशीन. याद है कहाँ पे यूज किया था? मोल्डिंग करने. यू कैन क्लियरली सी व्हाट इज हैपनिंग. यहाँ से आप क्ले डाल रहे हो. जस्ट बैक साइड ऑफ इट फ्रॉम हियर यू कैन सी अ ट्रॉली राइट. ये जो आपको दिख रहा है ऊपर, सो फ्रॉम दिस कन्वेयर बेल्ट from the top you are pouring the clay, and from here it is molding it into rectangular boxes. You can clearly see what is coming here. A rectangular, clear rectangular shape wala bricks are coming out. Okay, so after this, now see what this guy is doing there. Okay, so what is happening to your brick? Just see here, this rectangular wala whatever bricks you have, right, it is being cut by wire. See how easily it got cut. You can clearly see, right? So you have this rectangular plastic molded clay is cut into perfect brick sizes. Why? Using wire. Therefore it is also called as wire cut bricks. याद है, पढ़ाया था ना, plastic clay molding machine. This is how plastic clay molding machine works. Okay, after this let me show you after molding what is the step. It is drying, right? So this is how drying is done. It is Hoffman kiln, right? So heat energy, just like in our bull trench जो भी मैंने बताया था, the heat energy coming out from Hoffman kiln, it is used in drying of our brick. This is the section where our bricks are getting dried. Okay, this is China, Hoffman kiln use कर रहे हैं, and they have proper equipment, you can clearly see, and these bricks are getting dried. See the color of bricks after drying, it is like some grayish color, right? It doesn't have that earthy color, red color. After this the bricks are taken to Hoffman kiln. This is your Hoffman kiln. Bricks लेके जा रहा है बंदा, and now they are arranged in this manner. Okay, they are arranged in this manner and heated. So let me show you, they are arranging is pale color bricks, right? दिख रहा है आपको pale color है. This is not brick red color, dark red color में अभी नहीं आया है. क्यों नहीं आया है? Because heating नहीं हुआ है. This is Hoffman brick where your bricks will be burnt. Now after burning, right, now the Hoffman kiln whatever is there, it is burning now, and see you can clearly see the color of bricks now, it is changed into brick red color, right? डार्क रेड कलर में आ चुका है, and now your bricks are ready to go. Okay, I hope you got this right. I hope you're perfect in concepts of Hoffman and bull trench. Now let us continue with tunnel kiln. Tunnel kiln is one of the most efficient. What you will be having is, in this type of kiln is in form of tunnel, which may be straight, circular or oval in plan. Again, this can be straight, it can be circular, or it can be circular, or it can be oval in plan. Raw bricks are placed in a trolley, which are then moved from one end to other end. तो एक ट्रॉली में हम क्या करेंगे, raw bricks रखेंगे, and we will be moving it from this end of our tunnel to this end of tunnel. By the time it reaches this end, right, your bricks will be completely burnt. काफी सिंपल दिख रहा है ना? I will show you how it actually looks like. This is your tunnel kiln. Okay, दिख रहा है? So this is how the tunnel kiln looks like. So on one side let me show you here different segments. यहाँ पे different segment में आप क्या कर रहे हो? You are using the fuel and burning it. Okay, so from one side you are sending bricks through trolley. दिख रहा है आपको clearly? So you have a trolley and you are sending the bricks inside your tunnel kiln. Okay, so once it is going inside, obviously it will be getting burnt. I will show you how the process looks like. By that time, see what is happening, you can clearly see यहाँ से अंदर आ रहा था, you have light gray color. So as the temperature was heated, you can clearly see the color of bricks is changing. Agreed? So finally you are getting your brick red color bricks. By the time it exists, what is happening, you are getting a very good color bricks. Okay, so this is how the process happens in our tunnel kiln. I hope you are perfect, right? What are the benefits of this tunnel kiln? Continuous production. You are just sending from one side and getting good quality bricks from other side. So obviously you have a continuous production, less consumption of thermal energy, homogeneous combustion, better environment condition in factory, less use of labor. Obviously less labor is required. You are just sending in the trolley and trolley से ही बाहर निकल रहा है. So low operational cost, heat recovery feasibility, automated operation feasibility to use several fuels, diversified production. You can produce bricks, tiles and tiling material using your tunnel kiln. I hope you are perfect in this concept. Perfect हो गया ना? Okay, now let us compare our clamp burning and kiln burning. काफी simple रहेगा. See, the major part is completed. Now let us just compare clamp burning and kiln burning. And kiln burning also, in India we don't have this much of tunnel kiln. We will be maximum comparing in between our बुल ट्रेंच किल्न एंड ऑफमैन किल्न. काफ़ी इंपॉर्टेंट बन जाता है. ESC के लिए 12 मार्क का क्वेश्चन है. ठीक है, सो वेरी फ्रीक्वेंटली आस्क्ड क्वेश्चन इन योर ESC मेंस फॉर 12 मार्क्स. वी विल स्टडी दिस, बट इन एग्जाम्स ऑब्वियसली इन प्रीलिम्स पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू टनल किल्न इज ऑल्सो इंपॉर्टेंट बिकॉज इट इज वेरी एफिशिएंट कंपेयर टू अदर टू. ओके, नाउ लेट अस सी दिस. You know very well that the clean burning is superior to clamp burning. But let us see what are the individual factors and who is superior in which factors. First of all, capacity. Capacity of clean burning is around 20,000 to 1 lakh bricks, okay, at a time. Whereas at a time means, see, you have to understand it takes more than 2 months, right? Here it takes more than 2 months, and in clamp you are getting 20,000 to 1 lakh bricks, okay. Whereas in kiln you will be getting 25,000 bricks per day. याद रखना है, ठीक है. Next is cost of fuel. Obviously cost of fuel in clamp is cheap because you are using whatever you have seen. Grass हो गया, dung हो गया, litter हो गया. So all this, obviously the cost of fuel involved is very less, whereas here you are using coal or sawdust, so obviously it is little bit expensive. Next is initial cost. Obviously if you don't have any initial cost, only then you will be going for clamp, right? If someone has money, obviously he will construct a permanent structure and go for clean burning. So obviously initial cost in your clamp is very less, whereas in your kiln it is high. Next is quality of bricks. Obviously in our clamp there is no uniform burning, therefore we are getting less percentage of quality bricks. Percentage of quality bricks is small and is around only 60%, whereas percentage of good quality bricks is more than 90% in our kiln burning. Next is regulation of fire. See, when I am talking about regulation of fire, right, it is not possible in our clamp because you are keeping fuel and then bricks, fuel and then bricks and closing with mud. Agreed? So how can you regulate the fire? But here what you have, if the fire is less, then you can obviously open it, add the coal, right? From your flue holes you can add the fuel and regulate your temperature. Agreed or not? Regulate your fire. Therefore your clean burning has a regulation of fire, whereas in clamp you don't have it. Skilled supervision, obviously not necessary in clamp burning, and you might be needing skill supervision in clean burning. And one more thing, see, here we have talked about superiority of quality of bricks, right? If I am taking tunnel, because I have told you tunnel is more efficient, right? Tunnel kiln, just write down as a bit, will produce more than 95% of good quality bricks, okay. So good quality bricks is more than 95% in it. Next, structure. Obviously clamp is a temporary structure, whereas a permanent structure is needed for the kiln. Suitability, yeah, suitability is when your bricks are manufactured on a very small scale, okay. Clamp is only for a very small scale. If you are going for a large scale, obviously you have to go for clean only. And what is the time of burning? See, here only 24 hours are enough. When I am talking about kiln, only 24 hours or 1 day is enough, and for cooling 12 days is needed, okay. And cooling takes around 12 days. Whereas in clamps you might be requiring 2 to 6 months for burning and cooling process, because 2 months minimum आपको burn करना है, फिर cool होगा. Cooling will also take almost similar amount of time, so roughly in between 2 to 6 months it will be taking for your burning and cooling, okay. Wastage of heat, obviously this is a temporary structure, सिर्फ हमने अर्थ से cover किया हुआ है, so obviously there will be certain amount of heat loss when it comes to clamp, and here you won't have that much amount of wastage when it comes to kiln, okay. So this is about comparison of clamp and kiln. Now let us see this bull trench kiln and Hoffman kiln. This is ESC question 12 marks. So burning capacity is 3 lakhs in 15 days, okay. How many bricks you will be producing? See, in the above I have told you 25,000 bricks per day. So 12 days में कितने हो गए? Into 12 is nothing but it is 3 lakhs. Agreed? So in bull trench kiln you will be getting around 3 lakhs in 12 days, whereas in Hoffman kiln per season you will be getting around 40 lakhs, okay. Per season of burning you will be getting around 40 lakhs bricks. Continuity of working, obviously bull trench I have clearly said it is not for monsoon season or rainy season, whereas this Hoffman it works continuously 365 days, no problem. Cost of fuel high, as consumption of fuel is more in bull trench kiln, and here in Hoffman kiln the cost of fuel will be less compared to that of Bullman kiln. Drying space, it requires more space, it requires less space. Initial cost of bull trench kiln is cheap, that's why in countries like developing you will be seeing bull trench kiln, whereas a little bit developed countries you will be seeing this Hoffman kiln, okay. And nature, it is semi-continuous because in rainy season you won't have it. Here it is continuous because you will be having throughout the year. Next, popularity, obviously this bull trench is more popular because it is cheaper investment, right? कम investment करना लोग पसंद करते हैं, so obviously it is famous especially in developing countries. Whereas Hoffman kiln, it is not that popular because initial cost involved is very high compared to that of bull trench kiln. Quality of bricks, percentage of good quality bricks is small, whereas here percentage of good quality brick is more. So write down one relationship, percentage of good quality bricks. So what should be your order? Tunnel greater than Hoffman and Hoffman greater than bull trench. Bull trench. Okay. So this is about this module. Actually I want to continue this also and finish it in the same module, but in the next module I am going to show some sensitive information related to this. So I don't want to share it openly on YouTube. That's why I will be keeping it and hidden and target IE students can see it. Okay. Because I would be comparing various books and compare where they are going wrong and what is actually correct concept involved behind it. Okay, so see you in next module, module number 5, in which I am going to end this chapter. Have a nice day. See you in next module.